Hello all and welcome to TVM Academy. This is VARC 100, a free practice course for CAT Purple section. RC number 47 of the series. As usual, the RC was posted on our Telegram group. It was also posted on our portal as a test. The links are there in the description box of this video. Let's begin. So it was a simple read. In the first paragraph, author tells us that according to some observers, Indian economy has seen a jobless growth, especially in the services industry. Okay. In the second paragraph, he tells us that at the same time, there might have been a growth in the number of startups, which are especially favored during the times of recession, economic crisis. Okay. In the third paragraph, he tells us, however, though the number of new businesses starting every year might have increased, the proportion of successful ones has declined. So the percentage of the successful businesses might have declined. And in the end, he says there are risks in starting up a business, but there are rewards involved as well. So this is a very simple read. Let's look at the questions. Questions might have been tricky. Okay. The primary purpose of this passage is to do what? Primary purpose. Option A, to maintain that college students should form their own companies. Whether they should or they should not, author never takes a stand on this topic. He simply says that there are benefits and there are risks and there are rewards. Both of them are there. So whether college graduates should form their companies instead of looking for a job or not, this should is alien. Author does not take a stand. Option B, to argue that the Indian economy in the past has registered jobless growth. A tempting choice for some of you maybe, but it is not the author who argues. It is some economists or maybe some observers who are arguing this. That's one reason. So it's not author's point of view that Indian economy in the past has registered jobless growth. He says according to some observers, this is so. More importantly, the second reason why option B is wrong, the primary purpose is not simply or plainly to argue that it has registered jobless growth. It is that the startup culture has increased. The number of startups might have increased per year. So that startup wala point is missing from option B. That is why it goes out. Option C, to present a nuanced view of a contemporary economic issue. Contemporary means modern, present day economic issue. And is he presenting a nuanced view of the same? Yes. What is that issue? The issue is startup. Jobless growth in the Indian economy leading to a startup culture. So that is the modern economic issue that author is giving a nuanced view upon. Okay. Option C could be the answer. Option D, evaluate the viability of low versus high value businesses under various environmental conditions. So basically option D means according to the in different environmental conditions, low value businesses and high value businesses might have different viabilities. Therefore option D is out. Author has never talked about various environmental conditions in which high value businesses thrive. That should involve discussion of corporate policy in a country, the legal framework of the country, the corporate law, etc. A lot of other things also. So, availability of resources, import duty, taxes, etc. These are the environmental conditions. If author wanted to talk about the viability of low versus high value businesses under various environmental conditions. So this is totally, entirely alien to the passage. No such talk is there. Correct answer option C. According to the passage, that many college graduates are choosing to launch their own companies in the present economic climate leads from. Now, please note, it's not leads to. Question does not ask you the result of this. It asks you the reason behind this. It leads from. So why are college graduates opting to launch their own companies rather than go for a job? Okay, let's see. Option A, the difficulty in finding outside investors. Now wait. because they don't have outside investor, how can that be a reason for starting their own company? It should rather deter them. And this is a problem in starting up the company, not the reason behind starting it up. So this is logically contradictory. Option B, the difficulty in landing positions typically open to workers of their experience. A line was mentioned in the second paragraph. College graduates were unable to find traditional jobs. Traditional jobs is typically which is available to them. So the difficulty in landing positions which are typically open to them, to workers of their experience. Their experience means zero experience also. So college graduates with zero experience. The traditional positions are not available. They're unable to find them. Therefore, they instead opt to start their own business. B could be the answer. That's the reason. Option C, an increase in the prevalence of low value companies. Again, this is a consequence of startup culture, not the reason behind it, not the reason why college graduates start their own companies. The question says it leads from. Again, it doesn't say it leads to. So option C could be an answer to a leads to question. The consequence of starting up. It is that a lot of low value businesses have emerged. So that could be a consequence of the startup culture. Okay. Option D, forecasts of the unemployment rates likely becoming less dire in coming years. Totally, entirely alien to the passage. Okay. Can be inferred from the passage that over the course of the recent recession, the number of Indian high value businesses founded per year has what? The question is very specific. Read the question demand carefully. The number of, it's about the number of high value businesses founded every year. The number of high value businesses. Okay. Now, there were tempting choices in this question. The facts given to us tell us that the number of new businesses started per year has increased. Okay. So the number of new businesses, but the proportion of high value businesses has declined. Now, what does that mean for us? It means that if earlier 100 businesses were starting every year, 50 of them were successful, 50 out of 100 were successful. These days, the number of new businesses has increased. Let's say it has become 200, but their proportion, the percentage of high value businesses, successful businesses has declined. So if it was 50 out of 100, now it is maybe, it has declined. So it could be 40 out of 200, or it could be 60 out of 200, or 80 out of 200. In percentage terms, all these numbers are less than 50%. Earlier, the proportion of high value business was 50%. Now it could be 20%, 30%. It has declined. So the absolute number of successful or high value businesses, the number of high value businesses, whether it has increased or decreased, we don't know. So we only know about the percentage has declined. Percentage of successful high value businesses starting up every year, the percentage has declined. The absolute number, we don't know. Therefore, the correct answer is it may have either fallen or risen. So tempting choice maybe some math, a very simple math though. Fourth, according to Sonia Bhalootra, the jobless growth in the Indian manufacturing sector has done what? Okay. Sonia Bhalootra says the jobless growth in the Indian manufacturing sector is in part linked to the productivity growth. So jobless growth is linked to productivity growth, which means productivity has grown. And maybe increased productivity has led to jobless growth. How is that possible? Now think about it logically. If companies are able to produce more, if the productivity has risen because of technology, then they need less workers. They need fewer workers to obtain similar productivity levels. And therefore, productivity growth is the reason behind jobless growth. That's what Sonia Bhalootra says. Option A, the jobless growth has been consistent with decline in productivity. Quite the opposite, productivity has increased and not declined. So options A and D are both out for the same reason. They are contradictory to what the passage says. They counter the information from the passage. Option B, jobless growth has resulted in the growth in productivity. Now, quite the opposite. Converse. Jobless growth has not led to growth in productivity. Growth in productivity has led to jobless growth. So option B presents a converse relation. So this is also incorrect. Correct answer C. It can be attributed to a growth in productivity, which means growth in productivity is the reason behind jobless growth. Okay, it's not a consequence of it. Last question. Author's attitude towards the choice of starting a business over accepting a traditional role can best be described as. The author's attitude towards startup culture can best be described as. Please note, author has obtained a neutral point of view. He says there are significant risks involved in starting your business, but sure, the rewards are also substantial. So he is presenting a balanced kind of a view that you may go for startup. There are rewards involved, but there are also risks involved. So best option would be neutral, okay, or balanced attitude. But let's see, option A, skepticism, which means doubt. Author is not negative at all, so he does not doubt the culture. Option B, guarded encouragement. Does he encourage by saying that, okay, the rewards are equally substantial, then encouragement is there, but is it guarded, cautious, careful? Yes, because he also talks about the risks. So there are risks involved, but there are also rewards involved. So could be the answer. Let's see. Option C, dissuasion. Dissuasion means he's discouraging you from starting your own companies. Discouraging. Not really. Enthusiasm, it's not wholehearted enthusiasm either. He's tentative. He talks about risks also. So we can't say that it is enthusiasm. Correct answer, option B, the best available option. I hope you got all 5 correct. It was an easy passage, easy to moderate mostly. Keep improving, keep learning, keep practicing. Cheers to learning, guys. And please do not forget liking this video and sharing word about TVM Academy with your friends. Bye-bye.